right, hey everybody, hope your Monday is going well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. It is a warm and humid start to our day here in South Texas. We've had temperatures already rise into the mid-80s for many areas. I'm working on bringing up Facebook here, so give me 1 second. But if y'all have any questions, feel free to send them my way. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Anything about the forecast for this week, we are going to be talking a little bit about rain chances and also what's going on in the tropics, because we have multiple areas now that we're watching in the tropics. So a lot of activity out there that we're keeping a close eye on, and then also some of that activity may actually bring us some rainfall, because some of these systems, whether they develop or not, could be impacting the Texas coastline. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to finish setting everything up here on my phone. All right, excellent. Sorry, I see we already have a few questions. Hello from Helotes. Hello to you, Gail. Good morning. Any rain this week? The answer is yes. We are going to get some rain this week. It's nice to hear that we're going to have a little bit of rainfall. I see a lot of good mornings. I see a question, do we have a cool front coming? The answer is no, Gloria, unfortunately. It's going to be staying pretty hot here as we hit throughout this next week. Chance of any rain. I see another question for that, and the answer is yes. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that now. So first of all, let's get through today. A little bit of blue sky there over Calaveras Lake. Not a bad view. San Antonio Airport showing some of the same, but a little bit more cloud cover. And a little bit more cloud cover there in northwest San Antonio. But here we are in northwest San Antonio. I'm looking outside, and that sunlight is breaking through the clouds in some points, because I'm seeing some sunshine through some of the windows here in the newsroom. So lower to mid 80s all across the area as we head throughout today. Mold is expected to remain at a medium level at about a 740 count. So if you're sneezing at all, it could be that mold in the air. Looking at shower activity, not much on the radar, but we do have a little bit of showers closer on towards Galveston, moving towards Bay City, and then getting closer on towards Victoria and down towards Port Lavaca as well. A little bit of shower activity trying to move in there. Looking up towards the Panhandle, they had a little bit of rain towards Amarillo, stretching down towards the Lubbock area, but not much rain anywhere else. I see someone asking about snow. Holly, the answer is unfortunately no. I checked the models this morning, and it looks like a 0% chance for snow for this next week. So actually, you know what? Before we talk too much about rainfall that we saw yesterday, I want to circle one thing here. This is one of the systems that we're watching for the potential for tropical development. It's dropping a lot of rain over southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana today. We're going to be talking about that again here in just a moment, but there's 3 spots. They all have just a low chance for tropical development. We're going to be showing those off here in just a moment. Now, these can all lead to higher rain chances for us. So much of the rain will be staying off to our east, but we're still going to get some rain chances here. And we saw a little bit of rain yesterday over the last 24 hours. Saw anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch in some areas, but a majority of us didn't see any rain, unfortunately. It did not rain at my house, unfortunately. I need some rainfall too, so hopefully whoever got the rain yesterday wouldn't mind sharing a little bit with us too. Temperatures right now in the mid to upper 80s across the region. Notice the dew point's still in the 70s, so when the dew points are in the 70s, it feels tropical, very humid outside, and that makes it feel a little bit warmer than what it actually is. Feeling near 90 in San Antonio, feels like 91 in Pleasanton, 91 in Pearsall, feeling like 95 in Beeville, and George West feels like 97 in Victoria. So let's get through the next 48 hours here. You'll notice a little bit of shower activity here and there this afternoon. Temperatures will rise into the 90s. We make our way into Tuesday morning at 6:30 a.m. A few coastal showers. Those will try to push inland and kind of fizzle out before they make it to us. But by 5 p.m., we may get a little bit of shower activity ourselves. Check out Hallettsville, closer to Gonzales, and maybe a little bit of brief shower activity in the hill country. And that's what it will be throughout this week. Anything we see should be pretty brief until we get into the latter part of the week. You're going to see some higher rain chances in there. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Close to Medina Lake, a spot that really needs some rainfall right now, maybe a heavy shower by 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday before it moves off to the north through the hill country and moves out of our region. So how much rain can we expect over the next 7 days? Well, it looks good. You know, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch of rainfall across much of the region. That is needed. That's what we need. And a lot of that is going to be moving in as we head into the end of the week and into the weekend. You'll see that in just a moment. And that's rainfall for areas that really need it, like the moderate to severe drought that we have closer on towards the Rio Grande. Of course, San Antonio at the airport has not picked up any measurable rainfall this year. We're 4 inches behind our yearly average. We're behind on the aquifer. We need to get up there a little bit more for the aquifer so we can get out of these stage 1 restrictions. So we need the rainfall. Now here's what I wanted to talk about as far as the tropics are concerned. So over the next 48 hours to 5 days, first of all, we have the next 48 hours to 5 days for the system that's right along the coast. Notice right here, that system, that little X that you see right along the Texas coast, only has a 10% chance for development over the next 5 days and 48 hours. Really, if it doesn't get something going over the next 48 hours, it's going to be over land already and it'll be too late. So no real issue there, just a little bit of rain for the coast. Then there's this system near Cuba, right? Really, it's kind of right over the northern tip of Cuba. It has a 20% chance for development over the next 5 days as it continues its way off to the northwest-northwest into the Gulf. Now that system, whether it develops or not, is going to bring some rainfall to our region as we head into Friday and Saturday and possibly even into Sunday as well. So a little bit of rain there expected as we head throughout the weekend thanks to that system. But the good news is, for our coastal friends, all the weather models that we've looked at continue to show it as a weak system if it even does develop. So not much of a concern there, but something that we need to watch closely. Of course, the forecast can change, and we'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on that system. Something else I want to point out, you'll notice this guy kind of hanging out towards the back. This is east of the Lesser Antilles. Now, it's still way too early to know where this system is going to go. Some models have it staying north of the Lesser Antilles and taking this route. Some models have it going through the Caribbean Sea and then coming off to the north and west here a bit. Much of the steering would make me believe, the current steering in the atmosphere, would make me believe it would take this more southern route. But a lot can happen. It could be impacted by land too much with the mountains at Hispaniola and Cuba. Could never be able to get its act together. It could not even make it into the Caribbean or the Gulf. So there's still a lot of uncertainties there. Some models have hinted on it intensifying though. So it's something that we'll want to watch. So even beyond this system here that's over Cuba, I'm actually more interested right now in this system. But we're still 2 to 3 weeks out from really having to worry about that one. So something to just keep an eye on, and we'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on this system right here at KENS 5. All throughout hurricane season, we'll keep you updated on the tropics. So this system, the big talker, because it could bring us some rain. Maybe not much of an impact for the coast, as in we're not expecting a strong system to develop, but it could leave big impacts for us because we need some rainfall. So what's steering this stuff right now? What's going to cause it to take this certain path? It's this area of high pressure. Now notice by Tuesday it's kind of just off the east coast, but this high pressure is going to continue to kind of build back in as we head throughout the week. And this system that's over towards Cuba should start to approach the coast by Friday and Saturday up into this region. So the air that's going around this high, you can kind of see the motion there, and there used to be an arrow on the tip of this. Let me make an arrow. 1 second, guys. So the motion around a high pressure system is like this. So the steering is going to push this system away from the northern Gulf, the northeastern Gulf, and push it into the western Gulf of Mexico, closer towards the Texas coastline. And then it'll, depending on how strong the high is, it'll send it off to the north. But if the high is strong enough, let me erase all these lines that I just made. If the high is strong enough, it could push this system right over through San Antonio and give us more rainfall, which is what we want. Hopefully we can get that because we need more rain, and it will be welcome. So where do we have those higher rain chances? I talked about it just a moment ago. Friday through Sunday, we're going to see these rain chances bump up a little bit there. Notice that 50% chance for showers and storms on Saturday. The system whether it even develops into a named storm or not, the central part of this wave right now, if it makes its way on shore, will bring some rain on Friday for the coast and then possibly for our region by the time we head into Saturday. So I hope that answers a lot of your questions about the Gulf. I'm happy to answer more if you have any questions. Yeah, looking like we could have some shower and thunderstorm activity on Saturday, really Friday all the way through Sunday. Much needed rain there. I'm excited to see some of it myself. So let's take a look at the 8 to 14 day forecast past the 7-day. Looking like below average rainfall is expected as we move from day 8 through day 14. From day 8 through 14, we could also have warmer than average conditions. So basically the trend that we had last week expected to continue as we make our way into not this week, but the week after that. Warmer and drier than average, which is not what we want to hear, but that could very well change. Remember, when you're looking that far out, things can change a bit. Lone Star 3-day forecast shows that going to have a little bit of rain in Houston for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from that system that, remember, is parked right over the southeast part of Texas. Remember, it only has a 10% chance for tropical development, not the one that's over Cuba. This is the other one. There's a lot out there right now. Not going to develop into anything more than likely, but it is going to bring a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity for our friends in Houston and East Texas over the next couple of days. Could also have a little bit of shower activity in Austin on Tuesday, just like what we're expecting here, about a 30% chance for rain. And then Waco could see a little bit more of an increased chance for rain as we head from Tuesday into Wednesday. So, Texas State Park forecast shows that as we head throughout tomorrow, we're going to have some parks deal with a little bit of rain here and there. Just a quick heads up there. If you're headed out to do any hiking, you may want to look out for that. And then the cloudy with the chance of learning. Today we're taking a field trip to the Whitty Museum at 1 p.m. That's going to be a lot of fun. Last week we talked a little bit about some of the fossils they have there at the Whitty Museum. Some of the old, not necessarily dinosaurs. It was a different time period than the dinosaurs, but some of their older creatures. A pterosaur, I think, is what it was that we got to check out. Sunrises and sunsets will be at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. All About Water Vapor will be on Wednesday. Pets and Weather is on Thursday, and a field trip to the San Antonio Zoo on Friday, which has been a lot of fun these past few weeks. So be sure to tune in for that. We want to keep the learning going as we head throughout the summertime here. So guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. We're going to continue to keep you updated right here at Kent's 5. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson will be on for weather at noon. We'll do cloudy with a chance of learning at 1, and Weather Chief Bill Taylor's in at 4, 5, 6, and 10 tonight. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Monday.